Hello, ERBC families. Today in my devotional, I would like to talk to you about what if we start living by faith instead of living by fear. I would like to read from Psalm 112, verse 7 to 9. The whole chapter it's great, but this caught my attention the most. And it says, "They do not fear bad news. They confidently trust the Lord to care for them. They are confident and fearless and can face their enemies triumphantly. They share freely and give generously to those in need. Their good deeds will be remembered forever, and they will have influence and honor." Listen how verse 7 says, "They do not fear bad news. They confidently trust the Lord to care for them." Lately, I feel like I've been listening and hearing friends, family members, and people around that are expressing a lot of fear. They may be having fear because they don't have enough money to provide, or they don't know if they will have enough money to provide for their families. Some of them are showing fear because they don't know what the future is gonna look like, or we may be fearful that we're gonna get sick. There's so many fears around, and if you even turn on the radio or turn on the TV, and even in social media, you find bad news back and forth all over. But what caught my attention is that we have the hope in our hands, and sometimes we forget. It says, "They do not fear bad news because they confidently trust the Lord to care for them." There has to be confidence in us that we can trust God because He already is taking care of us. So my challenge for you is, what about if today we start living a life full of faith instead of living a life in fear? Let's release and surrender all our fears to God. He already died on the cross for them anyway. And then we live confidently know that God is there for us. And He knows God's times are perfect. So He knows what He has in store for you and I. Look, let's live a life together that shows and demonstrates how wonderful God is, and that we won't be afraid of bad news, because that we know that God is holding our hands. So church, I will be praying for you and for I to find that confidence that it comes from God, and that it is by living by faith, and that all our fears are put away. Do not dismay, because the Lord your God is with us until the end of ages. Until next time, have a wonderful day, church. Bye-bye.